One of the greatest gifts adults can give to their offspring and to the society is to read to children. There are many reasons why reading is healthy and important for the brain, such as expanding knowledge, ideas, and imagination. It can help improve spelling and grammar. It helps boost communication skills, enhances concentration, relaxation, and can reduce stress by up to 68% according to a study done in England. There is even growing evidence suggesting that reading on a regular basis can help prevent Alzheimer's disease. So why is reading aloud to children so important? Well, one benefit of shared book reading is the verbal interactions shared between parent or caregiver and the child. As a result of this shared experience, the child will begin developing or enhancing their language and literacy skills, benefiting more from this activity than from other adult-child interactions. Using the Reach Out and Read program, paediatric healthcare professionals encourage parents to read aloud to their infants and young children, even if the children don't yet understand what is being said. They learn language mainly through listening, and they develop their language and vocabulary as a result. As well as this, children will gain exposure to new words that are not typically heard in everyday conversations. Over time, they will develop a more profound sense and understanding of what language can do. It is also a low-cost and low-intensity activity that has big benefits for children. The process of reading together strengthens a child's ability to empathise and understand emotions, enabling them to understand and share their own emotions as well as those of others. As Nikki Gamble says, lessons learned from stories are powerful and lasting. Stories are the ideal vehicle for starting conversations which can nurture empathy because they invite readers to step into the shoes of characters, to see and to feel the world from an alternative perspective. And according to American educator and author Jim Trelease, reading aloud to children is the magic bullet for creating a lifelong reader. Despite the fact that reading aloud to children can have many developmental benefits, a national survey found that only 60% of middle-class families read to their children every day, a figure that drops to 34% for low-income families. The number of babies at 6 months old who are read aloud to at least 5 times a week was less than 20%. It could just be the case that some adults are unaware of the advantages of reading aloud to children under the age of 1, which could cause them to delay book reading experiences with the children until an older age. The National Centre for Education Statistics found that factors such as socio-economic status, race, ethnicity, and parental education can affect children's development of emergent literacy and oral language skills. They found that 28% of children aged 3 to 5 years who were not living in poverty were able to recognise all the letters of the alphabet, while only 10% of children living in poverty were able to do so. 45% of children not living in poverty showed 3 or more signs of emerging literacy, while only 19% of children living in poverty did so. Not having exposure to book reading and print are the contributory reasons for these statistics, as children from low-income families often participate less frequently in shared book reading than children from higher socioeconomic groups. However, there are ways to close this gap, such as having access to a public library, or through the UK charity Book Trust, which provides books, resources and support to encourage families and children to read. It is through charities such as this one that this socio-economic gap can be closed so that all children can reap the benefits of being read aloud to. And in the words of Joseph Addison, reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body.